Hi everyone, my name is Alexa Artiaga, and as the semester comes to a close, I wanted to share some of my thoughts and ideas as I reflect upon the end of the semester and all that I learned throughout the semester during our HSC6506 Epidemiology course. Specifically, I wanted to reflect on Chapter 13, Epidemiology of Work and Environment. This topic in particular really resonated with me because it showed how our health is deeply influenced by the environments in which we work, live, and play, as well as by broader global factors. One of the most striking lessons that I learned was how environmental factors such as air pollution, water contamination, and climate change directly affect global morbidity and mortality. For instance, millions of deaths each year are linked to unsafe water or poor air quality, and these issues disproportionately impact low-income countries. We see this in lesser developed countries with issues like cholera, with individuals having to defecate close to water sources, but we even see this happening within the United States with communities like Flint, Michigan, which are still suffering with unsafe and contaminated water supplies. And this really reinforced to me the idea that environmental health is not just a scientific and health issue, but it's also a matter of equity and social justice. And I think this is really an important concept to take into account for when we look at long-term health outcomes, because often we associate these with more personal choices such as diet and exercise. But truly, it's so important for us to take into account these larger socioeconomic, environmental, and community health factors and how much of an impact that this can have not only on our long-term health outcomes, but also our quality of life in the long run. I also found the toxicologic expert of the dose makes the poison particularly very interesting because it helped me understand why small occasional exposures to certain substances might be harmless, while chronic or high dose exposures can cause some serious health problems. So this idea, paired with the discussion of hazards, chemical, physical, and biological, gave me a new appreciation for the complexities of assessing risk in both occupational and community settings. One of my biggest aha moments was really being able to understand the multifaceted and complexity of our health. So before taking this course, I primarily thought of epidemiology as being mostly about infectious diseases. And it was really great for me to realize that epidemiology actually plays a very significant role in studying chronic illnesses, such as asthma, cancer, and cardiovascular disease, which are often linked to environmental exposures as well as lifestyle. And this broader scope of epidemiology was really eye-opening and overall just helped to further underscore its importance in addressing long-term health outcomes and quality of life. It was really great for me to understand just how far-reaching epidemiology truly is by covering chronic diseases, workplace injuries, environmental health issues, among other things, and just seeing how the way that epidemiology is able to quantify morbidity and mortality from these exposures allowed me to kind of have a new appreciation for the field's impact on public health policy and interventions in the future. I also really loved learning about the different study designs that are used to investigate different aspects of epidemiology, because the way that we use it to observe environmental epidemiology versus workplace versus community kind of all differs a little bit. We learning about cohort studies and case studies and just the different types of studies that we can use to track and quantify morbidity and mortality was something really, really interesting to me. Finally, I really appreciated how this class tied in the concepts that we've learned to real-world challenges because it just made the material feel immediately more relevant and was able to reinforce my passion for health education and advocacy. In conclusion, this class was just so wonderful for me for broadening my horizons and broadening my scope of health education and community health promotion. From understanding hazards and exposures to addressing disparities, this course has really been able to provide me with some new perspectives and tools that I'm so excited to apply in my future career as a health education specialist. It has been so wonderful being your classmate throughout the semester. Congratulations to those of you who are graduating. And overall, I hope that you've been able to learn and get as much from this course as I have. And I look forward to watching all of your videos and listening to your thoughts, opinions, and reflections over the course of this semester. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.